Welcome back, Radiant Scholars. This should be another fairly easy lesson on error intervals. So we're going to be learning about rounding or truncation. Now, I want us to get used to these symbols on the screen right here. So the one on the very far left means less than. So the number on the left of the symbol should be less than the number on the right. The second one on the left is less than or equal to. So it's the same thing with another line on the bottom. Second one on the right is greater than. This one right here is greater than or equal to. And that's pretty much all you need to know. So let's get right into the questions as always. So here we need to complete the error interval for this number d, which is being rounded to one decimal place. So the result is 12.7, and we need to think about what kind of numbers will round to 12.7. So what we can do is see that one decimal place is basically 0.1, like the smallest thing that takes up one decimal place. We can just half that, so 0.05. And then we can just subtract 0.05 from 12.7 to get 12.65. And then we can add 0.05 to 12.7 to get 12.75. So now we'll see that 12.65 will round to 12.7, but 12.75 seemingly doesn't round to 12.7 because it's going... Wait, my model's covering it. But you'll see here that it says the number on the left should be less than or equal to d, and the number on the right is going to be greater than d. 12.65 should go here, and then 12.75 should go... Oh my god. Here. Like so. That basically means that anything that's less than 12.75 and greater than or equal to 12.65 will round to d, to one decimal place. Because saying that d is less than 12.75 says that it could be, I don't know, 12.74987 something. But because we're just rounding to one decimal place, we can see that this should round to 12.7. So that's quite simple. So the next question is about pretty much the same thing, but now it's to two significant figures, which in this case is basically one decimal place again. So we can just do the subtract and add 0.05 method and get 1.85 and 1.95. Again, anything that's less than 1.95 and greater than or equal to 1.85 will round to 1.9 because we're rounding to two significant figures. Oh, my model again. Here. So, pretty easy. This topic isn't worth a lot of marks, but you can pick up a few easy marks if you get this down. Now it's asking us about the length of a... Okay, now it's asking us about the length of a football pitch, which is 90 meters, correct to the nearest meter. So, it's the same thing. Just get 1 meter divided by 2, so you get 0.5, then add and subtract it. 89.5 and 90.5. Then you just put it here and here. Like this. Okay, now we move on to truncation. So if you don't know what truncation is, it's basically rounding, but you don't really care about the number that's on the right of where you're meant to be truncating from. So if we want to truncate to one decimal place, if we have a number like 9.87645, truncating to one decimal place, we'll just cut everything here to the right of it, and we'll just get 9.8. If you were rounding this, you would get 9.9, but since we're truncating it, we just remove all the numbers, you don't care. Since we're truncating 7 to one digit, you're gonna have 7, of course, and then on the right side you'll have 8, because anything less than 8 and greater than 7 is going to be truncated to 7. And then you'll just add your symbols in, like so. Because anything less than 8 is going to look like 7.9 something something, but you're cutting it to one digit, so just remove all of that. Yeah, and you get 7. So just put it down, and you get 2 marks, nice. Alright, our last question. Martin is actually returning to ask us his second question. So he wrote down the first 2 digits of a number and he truncated it to 1.2. So we just have to do the error interval. So on the left it should be 1.2, then on the right it should be 1.3. As usual, because anything less than 1.3 and greater than or equal to 1.2 is going to truncate to 1.2 to the first 2 digits. So we just put that on the question thing, and that's easy. Yeah, you see that all these questions are not that high marks, but it's a fairly easy topic, and you'll be able to get some very easy marks if you learn this. So I hope you understand this easy topic now, and you get those 3 marks in your exams. Alright, that's all for today. So make sure to ask for help if you need to, and join the Discord if you'd like any further help. So see you in the next lesson. Bye!